Listen. Yeah. Yes, God. Oh. Get that out of there.
Oh dear. Oh dear. See, we are giving just the caption today. Listen, hey everybody, it's your boy Maddie Rand. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is another Sunday service of wonderful portions, persuasions, and all of that jazz. And all that jazz. I had to get in there with it. As we talk about RuPaul's Drag Race and some of its other entities, but also have a good time with you today, as I'm with some of my bestest of friends and we give our honest opinions. Again, oh, you know what? This should just be the go to within the first 30 of seconds, at least when I start talking. But disclaimer, this program is for entertainment purposes only, and content is not intended to malign any religion, race, gender, company, individual, or wigs. All opinions expressed by Maddie Ransom program participants are so their personal views and do not reflect the opinions of every human being on the planet, and no hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned on this program. So please don't be weird, rude, gross, and all the rest of that stuff. Grab your libations and strap in because Maddie and company are talkers and you may be here for a while. It is a 2-hour service today. Please do not post any spoilers in the chat because why? And if you feel uncomfortable after viewing this program, please consume some Activia and have yourself a good on old poot. How you doing? Hey everybody, what's going on? Yesterday was some kind of a day, and I know a lot of y'all are very much aware of my new journey with no juice, no bread, no pasta, no rice. And of course, I'm taking a break from the devil's lettuce. It's been an interesting experience to say the least. But I'm definitely down 3 pounds, which is kind of a gag. And of course, I've been working out 5 times a week. I did my workout this morning. I'm kind of tired right now because I took a nap in between and woke up and was watching South Park. It was the Funny Bot episode. I am Funny Bot. Oh, Tyler Perry was the problem in South Park too. That is an interesting episode. I would highly recommend it. Season 11? Maybe later. I don't know. I have to go look back. But yes, we're on a self-care vibe before the Miami trip, and I'm also trying to look like somebody's hot Adonis, but at the same time, love myself some more. So I appreciate all your kind words and all the rest of that. But yes, it's been a struggle. I found out that chicken tortilla soup without the tortillas from Taco Cabana is that girl and self-satisfying. So tips today are definitely gonna get me that. But let's get my social medias out the way first and get my friends all the way in this door. I'm gonna tell you this though right now. When I get to Miami for my vacation, I'm having a vacation. These 40 days is going to be cute. But when I get to Miami, bread. Whatever else I can get instead, it's going to be that. So it's at Maddie Rants everywhere except for X, which is at the Maddie Rants. You can find that all in my About section on YouTube. YouTube encourages that you go to my main channel. I also would recommend, based off of another YouTuber who has 1 million plus subscribers who said this, that if you're having issues with notifications and you're on your computer or even on your cell phone devices, if you go through the browser or you even mark it as one of your favorites, do my channel. My channel itself with the youtube.com/Maddie Rants. Do that when you bookmark it. It's more likely you'll get like notifications of a new video coming up, this, that, and the other. So that way we can support the channel and make sure I don't die because I am Tinkerbell in these streets. So definitely do that. But the Linktree link will take you to my social media pages like X, Instagram. I do reactions on Patreon. I already have posted UK versus the World 2. As you know, the second episode, which was the fairy tale ball, posted also Friday. I'm doing that review tomorrow, the same time, same place, 12:30 Pacific, 2:30 Central, 3:30 Eastern. We had Tia Coffee and Pixie Polite. Shout out to my good friend Miss Tia Coffee in the chat. We also, I got to have a conversation with her and was able to verify some things, and I was glad to know a little extra information, and it's not too much tea, but you know it explained a lot for me. I was like, okay, so Rue being sick, the full bit of that, it must have been a bad day for most people, basically. But shout out to Tia Coffee, shout out to Pixie Polite, and shout out to all of my babies over in the Drag Race universe. Can't wait to see a lot of y'all for RuPaul's Drag Race DragCon Los Angeles 2024. I will be there in July. Trust and believe. So if you're there, give me a shout out, give me a hug, you know the rest of it. Bookable on Cameo. I have a special request I'm going to do after this video since I'm in the vibe right now to give some good advice. Book me on Cameo. Also, merch available at dragqueenmerch.com. If you want to drop a little tippy poo in my jar, these gentlemen and gentlewomen that are going to be a part of this live today also will have their cash apps available. But mine is available downstairs with this scrolling bar. I'm not doing it the right way. Which way is it? Hold on. That way. Okay. Tip PayPal.me /MetaRants, Cash App $sign MetaRants, and Venmo MetaRants. I am terrible at this. I have horrible depth perception, by the way. Glasses are on today. I need contact lenses. I'm going to get them before my trip. Anywho, let's go ahead and get my first co-host into this piece. He's dressed for brunch. And yesterday, because, you know, Scotty by nature posts pictures, I hope that one blog wrote an evil piece on how I wasn't there because shade. Anywho, Black Jesus, Black Queer Jesus. 16 carriages, Jamar 84.
Hello. Welcome. Happy Sunday. How's everybody doing?
Hello, Hat. How are you?
I'm doing great. And yourself?
Looking for your headphones.
Oh, child. Do not know where they are at this point, but I may find them later.
You can later. We're happy for later. Listen, I'm all about it. Jamar, glad to have you here, friend, and happy Sunday to you. If you could give your social medias for us, please.
Yes, you can find me on social media at Jamar84. That's JAMR84, with the exception of TikTok, which is Jamar840. Hit the link in my bio to support myself, Scotty, and the Chasing Reality brand at the Boss Babes. Give us a vote if you haven't already. I would certainly appreciate it.
Do that. Support Black businesses while Jamar supports my Black business and go get some headphones. Thank you, Jamar.
We'll see if I can find them.
Right now. All right. Thank you, Jamar, for being here today. We love you, friends. Stare. There it goes. There it is. Stare. Yes, the face looks good. You're doing things. Get out of the camera. Get out of the camp. All right, next up. Let's go ahead and bring in a tall tree, not in Brooklyn, but downtown. Maddie just talks. No, I'm just kidding. It's C Diggy 1.
Hello. How's it going?
It's going. Traitor, not faithful. Chris would be a traitor, by the way, if that show was casted with the panel. I'm just going to let y'all know that right now.
I'm not a good liar, though.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's nice. Lies.
Like, ask me something you know I would lie about. Like, I'm not a good liar.
Yeah, you are right, Jennifer. This is actually Jennifer is a liar. But no, see, Dickie, we're glad to have you back from Mexico. I know you had a wonderful trip, I'm sure, since no one heard from you. That's a lie. Social media.
It was fun.
Oh, actually, you were in Mexico when the Beyonce situation happened, when the whole drop. Is that right? Or were you back in the
No, like when the Super Bowl was going on, I was in this like restaurant that was inside of a cave, or like looked like a cenote or whatever.
Okay.
But, you know, I mean, I love 16 carriages. Listen, I'm not in the Texas Hold'em hive.
Yeah, he's not from Texas. They just live here. Listen, hold on. Texas Hold'em is that girl, especially that outro. But we are getting that song. It's going to be #1, not this week, but next week. It's already projected, which is amazing. And that is what, her 13th #1 in her career. Is that right? 12th or 13th? I can't remember, but
it will be 13, I think. I 9 think so. By herself and 4 with Children of Destiny. So.
That part, and you know, for 27 years in this game. Mm-hmm. That's what we get to be proud. See, Diggy, social medias. Let's get off of our 16 carriages, right? No,
yeah. So you can follow me, C Diggy 1, on YouTube, where I do housewife reviews, reality shows, traders too. I'm on Pop Roast with Alexander Rogers on his channel, And Instagram and X, CDiggy1, and then patreon.com/CDiggy1 too.
Thank you, Mariah Carey's feature on Ariana Grande's song. We thank you so much for being here today. Production. Speaking of production, a shoulder or two, a doctor. Is he here? Boo. Did he ever get any boo giant from the last episode? It's Dooley __ noted.
I did not get a linebacker Bujana as suggested last week.
I am upset stomach, not diarrhea for you, and I'm so sorry.
Friend, thank you for being in solidarity with me.
I remembered because somebody in the chat needed to give me a timestamp for that moment. And so I went back to Blake's face and saw disgust, and I must bring it back up again because that means Maddie's in the comment section, whether good or bad.
I mean, she always looked like that. So what's new?
Well, Dooley, I would love to know where people could follow you and not think about the thing you just said.
If you have a linebacker Bujana that you would like to send me, you can find it at linktree.com/Dooley__ noted.
I opened that hole, and I thank you so much, Dooley, for being
here. And it smells delightful. Thank you.
Well, as long as it smells delightful, it means it's done.
Smell and taste.
Well, that's going further than we need to do in this moment right now. And speaking of being, gentlemen, all of the misogyneer queers run out of the room because breasts are about to pop in here, okay? There it is. There it's that. If it's a count of 1, 2, 3, it's slap. That's called shade, gentlemen. I don't know. That was dumb, but it's Gabby with an eye.
They're here. Hi, how y'all doing?
Put them away. No.
Oh my God. The monetization. Hi, y'all look so nice.
Hello.
You're doing good. It's good to see you. Good to see you. How was your Valentine's?
Lonely.
My Wednesday was amazing.
Your Wednesday was amazing.
Right. Wednesday was Wednesday.
Wow.
Mike, I am currently watching Solo Leveling as we speak. I am caught up to the current episode. It's fabulous. I recommend it. Gabby.
Yes, I just turned 32, y'all.
Yes, right. You had a pat. That's right. I wish this baby happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Y'all make sure you wish her happy birthday as well.
Yeah, it just turned on. I'm a Valentine's baby because God is funny. We love irony.
Well,
but yeah. I had a nice little steak, and thank y'all for giving the donations and stuff during the last show we had and making sure I had a good time. I really appreciate that. But yeah, it's so good to see y'all. It's the last day of Aquarius season 2, so I want to do bad things.
Yeah, we pulling up to Pisces season. I'm excited for that.
Oh dear. Well, I want the bad things to still be monetizable in a sense. In reference, since I am a sober girl currently at this moment right now. Who said I could do that? Not me, but here I am struggling every day, especially with these cats because they are driving me up the wall. But listen, we got Gabby here. How can the babies out here in these streets support you, my doll?
Yes, you can get a 38 double D bra from your local Walmart to support me. I'm kidding. I'll take Fenty. You can find me under the same name on TikTok. I'm more active there. I'm trying to build my Twitter as well. Most social medias, yes, I go under the same name. Also, I know y'all like linebacker Bujan. Do you like wrestler Bujan? There's some behind me. If you want to support that, go to SpartanProWrestling.com and see him and I perform if you want to support violence.
Now, see, is it Eugene because of Eugene? Because that sounds funnier because of a Married to Medicine reference that I feel Quad, the Pez dispenser, would say. So yes, I thought that was funny. I think of her as that with a gay man inside of it that comes out every time she speaks. God bless her. That was a far shot in the dark, but that's okay. Hey, someone did. Maybe a Pez dispenser. Either way. Hey, Safira Cristal, thank you for the follow back on Twitter. Excuse me, X. I lost my grip on reality for a moment because, yes, we are rooting for you over here. Again, like I said before, if you want to drop a little extra bit of love our way, there is the tip jar that's rolling down there for me, but for everybody else, there's dollar signs up there for the cash apps. Certainly appreciated, but what's really a concern of mine is that thumbs up button and the comment section, if you will, because with the last video I just did, over 100 comments, y'all did your homework. Thank you so very much. And it definitely has pushed it into the algorithm. So when you get those comments in there and you're like, Matt, what did we talk about? The episode. What did somebody on this panel say? How long was Jamar staring down? Do you have a time limit? I'd love to see it. Maybe Chris said something really crazy. Dooley was out of line. Gabby's a woman. Whatever you want to do. Like it's you put the beans in the ground and you hope for stock. Look at me. But we appreciate you again for being here today. So let's go ahead and get the show on the road. We've already done the disclaimer. I know y'all have a lot to say because most of us probably enjoyed this episode. The runways were superb. Before I start, because tomorrow I will be doing UK versus the World Season 2. Did any of you watch that episode?
Yes, I did.
Mhm.
I know Chris didn't. So listen, I saw your answer. That was your face down. But yes, Jamar and Julie, did you enjoy it lightly before we start?
I did. I think I was sad to see the eliminated girl go home, just in case those who haven't, because I wanted to see more of her.
I wanted to see the other one go home, Loki. Ooh.
Oh, you know,
and I like them, but it's a numbers game, and so for me, I'm like, why would you do that? Like that was where my decision was, but I was like, oh, okay.
I did not need. I did not need more of the girl that went home.
I would have.
Listen, I saw someone damn near cause like an entire room to be suffocated. So, like, as far as I'm concerned, you know, I'm bringing the bitch back that didn't just kill, you know, this 60-plus-year-old man in a wig on stage, because that was nonsense for me. I was like, oh, really? But I still enjoyed the episode overall, and I liked a lot of the looks. It was in great outfits. Chris, if you do decide to watch it, it will give you something.
It's actually really, really good. It's really good.
And that's like 2 episodes in? Or?
Two.
Okay, I can do 2.
Look at you. Okay. Yes, 2 episodes. And the first episode was a talent show, and the second one is a ball. So it's things, you know, and they're good. Fairy tale ball at that. Yes, it was quite the fun stuff. So check it out not next week. Tomorrow I'll be talking about it on the channel. Lot to talk about. Let's get into the show. Geneva's car ran out of gas.
2 weeks ago.
It was time.
Are you going to CarMax and rebuying the vehicle? Is the resale value there? Do you feel that, you know, it should have been somebody else?
It wasn't just time. It was overdue. So
oh no.
I agree.
They were late on the car.
She sent home some very lovable players, unfortunately. It wasn't not like it was her fault, but it's just like, girl, it just wasn't looking good for her.
You know, we should ask Dooley this question because, you know, of all the people in the universe who continue to ask why we were driving to the function and not taking a flight there. Oh, actually, you don't like the planes either. Trains?
I like planes.
Not Jane.
Not that one.
Yeah.
It's Fun Jane over here.
That was the reference. God bless this.
In perpetuity.
That's 3 out of 5.
God bless the high faith. Dooley, you know, were you sad, but also were you kind of happy? What was it, friend?
You know, I was not picking up what my girl Geneva was putting down. I would love to watch her in her hometown, but you know, at the Olympics of Drag, it just wasn't hitting for me. And so, you know,
well,
hasta luego.
Oh, okay. You know what? Actually, since Spanish was spoken here in high key, shout out to Selena S. Titties, fellow Libra. The boot song is a key, and that video is a vibe. Please go check it out. I was very impressed. I
It
said,
made
oh,
me chuckle.
bitch. I said, oh, this is production. Also, Ocean Kelly, once again, yes. The beat is giving. Maya, she already proclaimed herself as the lip sync assassin within the first shot taken here. Is it too soon, or is Rudy Huxtable onto something?
You sent somebody. This is your first time sent. Wait.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so yeah. I mean, you sent another person home, but like the first time you're the assassin, I thought assassins kill multiple people.
You're saying it needs some multiplication here.
Yes.
It didn't follow My Dear Aunt Sally is where we're at with this.
You can your lip sync checkout.
It's self.
I think it's like I'm confident that if I'm in the bottom two with anybody else here, that I have the power to send them home.
I mean,
Yeah, she should have said that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like how that was phrased. Thank you, Jamar. Not on the show. Natasha, thank you so much for the super chat. Here's $10 each. Get yourselves a cocktail on me, except Maddie. Yeah, because I'm not drinking. He can have a tropical mocktail or a mango smoothie. No sugar, no sugar.
Milkshake. Oh no.
So yes, not until
Thank
not until Miami. But thank you, Natasha. I appreciate the super chat so much. And Crash, Geneva Carr. Thank you so much for the tippy poo on I mean that's their name on Cash App. For all my best, happy Sunday to you, baby. I appreciate you. Listen, I'm here for Maya. You know, I just want to see. Well, actually, I did. So now I can feel that she can say lip sync with that assassin now. Q is feeling her shit. She finally won.
Annoyed.
Oh,
I'm so annoyed.
Started up, friend. Come on,
I was just like, girl, she's 1 minute. Oh, I can't win the challenge. I'm so close to my win. And then now I want to challenge. Oh, the rest of you are peasants. You don't have any scores on the board. I said,
Dawn's just mad she doesn't have a win. I said, well, good evening.
Girl, you almost should have got sent home when you were at the bottom.
That
But
I mean, she really could have been in the bottom this episode, technically.
because girl, they was eating her up, and Megami said, but we were all thinking.
We all thought it, and it was like,
Well, Stacy, I thank you for the Cash App Tippy Poo convening on insightful and fully analysis of RPDR. I thank you so much for the Tippy Poo on Cash App. Listen, hey, you know, Q finally was answered and she got her W, but I also am like, okay, girl, no shade to it. And I like Q because she is brilliant. But this outfit reminded me a little bit of the other outfit we just saw this week with the same panty showing in a different color. But it was still severe, and I'm not knocking that. But I also just saw LeGrand Dom do the same damn thing, which this is also weird for them doing the scheduling of the same stunt, which I also saw Evie do on All Stars, which I also saw Onyx do, which there's nothing wrong with that because it's everything if it's done correctly. So I liked it, but it was like I'm overloaded with this a little bit. And for me, Mama was giving a lot today. And I feel bad for Dawn, but you also were talking shit last week when Geneva and them had that win, and like, oh, y'all had the quarter win. You still with nothing, sister. And I love you. And Megami called you Buzz Lightyear with her lace showing, and you didn't say nothing. That's a gag for me.
I holler, bitch. That when she called her Buzz Lightyear, bitch, I screamed.
That was a gag. I was like, ooh, she gonna say something.
Because I mean, what can you say?
I would have told her what about the lines, but you know, again, maybe she just it was funny. Like she gonna.
It was funny. Yeah, you weren't gonna win that. Just take that L.
She cacked you. Real quick, look at Morphine staring at her. Oh, she is a funny girl. But yes, everybody loves Dawn. So I like uncomfortable silences.
Sorry. I was just looking at
I was just admiring Buzz Lightyear. Yep.
I was too. Girl, Roger the alien.
Listen, Roger the alien. Ooh, wait, let's go back. Oh, Dawn is Roger the alien? I'd say Grogu, a little smaller, you know. That's for the new season kids. You're welcome. Listen, they were given a riddle that, of course, one person got completely. And I want to say that this is a trend alert. People whose feet are off the ground will win something today, as Plasma was the only one that showed this. The New Yorker in her just came out. Well, at least the Broadway girl. What do you think of RuPaul's outfit?
I think at the funeral she would eat. Yes.
I like the
Someone's
color,
giving,
and that's it.
like Grandpa Joker.
Well,
Oh, okay.
well, Grand Paul Joker.
That's one way to look at it.
Child. I mean, it's giving prom. Like, you know what, the scene where the mom's like, I can't believe you got a date, and just pins this big ass flower on him.
I think just the shoes.
I mean,
are just
He's
like
the
one
student
thing.
government advisor. He helped them organize the event.
This is someone's wedding planner for like unholy events. I don't know. Gotham City J.C. Penney. I like that one.
Who said Patrick?
We got to give it to Patrick. That's cute. That's a
I've got
fun one.
Patrick.
Come on, I got Patrick. Yes.
I literally just watched that, and I took a nap. My spirit is restored. And Devil Wears Prada.
I love the Devil Wears Prada. That was a good one.
I don't even remember this suit.
Wow.
I like the purple on Rue. It's a nice color. Fozzie, super chat. Thank you. Love you, Maddie and Panel. I love you too, babes. Appreciate you. Let's give some little bit of love. Shauna, thank you so much. Hi, Maddie and Panel. Hi, Shauna. Thank you so much for the tip people on Cash App. And JMCL, thank you for the extra love. I appreciate you, baby, on Cash App. Belated V-Day and Sunday Kiki. We appreciate you for kikiing with us every Sunday, JMCL. Thank you so very much. Continue. Wait, it's giving Pastor a Folsom? Well, he would have leather, right?
Hi, Rockham.
I mean, I'm sure RuPaul has been swallowed up sometimes.
Swallowed. You got to get that in.
Swallowed.
He knew what he was doing.
So
He knew
there's
what he was doing.
a church punk with a bent wrist has to be at the end of that ode. You know what I mean? Like, very pays my tithes. That girl or minister of music. God bless him. I do like this color on her. It's a nice color. I
like the color, and that's it. Yeah.
Okay,
That
there's a
looks good on us.
lot of space in between. It's like a football field. Like, bitch, there's a Super Bowl halftime show happening in between right now. And Usher's out of breath. But yes, hey, this was fun. They're doing The Sound of Rusic. It's a rusical. They've got to pick the roles. You know, certain people are very excited, others aren't. For the non-rusical or non-musical gays out there, did you relate to Dawn in this moment? I'm not a musical guy, but I do know of musicals that I like and enjoy.
I was gonna say that like there are selections that I enjoy,
Mm-hmm.
but I also have the energy that Dawn was giving right now. You know, you get one or more, you know, theater girls in the same room, and then it comes Broadway, and then I feel like I want to like just, you know, unalive myself.
My God.
It's entirely too much.
My God.
You got
I was in a marching band.
choreography, you got lyrics and song, and it's like, girl, please, I just want to eat my sandwich.
Not my sandwich.
Yeah.
I just want to enjoy.
You ever
my
shared a school bus with a theater kid? My God, today.
My
I thought they were
like
Mulan.
that.
See, Diggy, what did you have to say?
Oh, thank you for me having the floor. My face usually is just like that when I know there's a rusical coming. But I was really like impressed with this episode.
All right.
Dicky.
And you know, musicals is just not my thing. And people like Plasma, I mean, bless her heart. But imagine like 5 Plasmas on this show.
But that's Leah Michelle right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Rachel Berry boots.
Down.
And if she didn't like kill it, she better kill it. I'm just glad she did well.
She had no choice.
There needed to be a moment where they just threw a slushie in Plasma's face, and I would have felt the fantasy full on. And then all of a sudden, Alex Newell comes out and sings a better song.
Makeup would have been better.
Listen,
He had to be bullied in high school, so I'm glad that.
What? We are not about that today.
No, I'm just saying you could tell. Like
I was too. I was too.
Weren't we all?
But you fight, though. But you fight.
I can say that because I've been bullied as well.
Valerie, what's your tea, sister? You want to pop on in here? Hey, Valerie, what's going on? Everyone give a shout out to Valerie Vision, fellow YouTuber
Hi.
extraordinaire, also covering the Drag of Races and other seasons I will not cover. I'm keeping the shades on today because this is what it's going to give for the rest of it, and I'm enjoying this panel. But we have 533 people here today. Hi, thanks for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe if you want to drop a tippy poo in people's jars. If Chris said something funny, if Gabby said something funny, if Dooley gets back on camera, and if Jamar changes position, comfortable in his skin, cozy. Give them a little bit of love. It goes a long, long way. Jamar, if you were in this rusical, me giving Jamar lines, who would you want to be? I actually I have notes. Look at me. This is the sober journey. I will give all the character names because Maddie cares, and I thought about things. Okay, so there was the, of course, Sister Act Girls. There was Sister Sister, Sister Fister, and Mother Superior. Then Plasma was Mariah. Mariah was the lead. Then you have the Baroness Braun and the Baronets, which the two of the Baronets. Then, of course, from the Sound of Music, you had the Strudel, Diesel, and Schnitzel. Okay.
I would have wanted Mother Superior.
Oh, Saphira's role.
I would have had so much fun with that. And everything that she did is exactly the interpretation how I would have thought to do it. So I was like, yeah, that would have been the one I wanted. Either that or, even though it was a smaller part, I thought that Tsunami did well with the part that she had.
One of the Baronets. I got you. Okay. Let's see here. Hey, Crash, thank you so much for the tippy poo over here. The super chat. Plasma is like Leah Michelle, except she can read. That is a reference for the internet girls. We thank you so very much for that. That was a fun time. Drewski, thank you for the super chat as well. How can she be Leah when this is a double whammy? Everyone's attacking Leah. Y'all leave Fantasia alone when we know she can read. Thank you so very much, Drewski. We appreciate it. Y'all blame Oprah for blame Oprah for that film failing. Okay.
On Black History Month.
Hey. Oh, Chris, I know you're not talking.
You can be problematic and do Black history.
all the Black women you talk about, I'm just playing. That's what they say in the comment section. Stop talking about our
They're
shows.
really problematic, though.
Hey, who? What? Okay, no, you run with Alexander Diane.
Giselle Bryant, she
We will
deserves
not.
to get drugged.
Hey, anyone with those tree rings for a neck deserves to be, wrung dry. Her and Robert Dixon. Lack of dicks in her throat. Very much that.
Oh, wow.
Juan's putting.
I went to an event yesterday, and some girl kept talking about Erica Jane.
Oh,
did she steal from her?
She was very excited about this person, and I was like, "I'm sorry, I don't know who that is. I just know the name though."
Oh,
She had a purse with her.
She probably, was holding on to her earrings, so it was,
Okay.
of importance.
Very much clutching pearls.
Thank you, CJ.
She was very much a Gen Z Carson Kressley, and was just very excited about Erica Jane, and felt the need to tell me about it. And it was like, okay,
tickets were $7.
Black History Month.
All right. Well,
I smiled and kept it pushing.
I mean, Erica Jane on Black History Month would make sense. You did throw Garcelle's book in the trash. That is a fact. So listen, when it came to roles, people were sort of like, I'll take this, I'll do that. Dawn said, I'll do Strudel. I don't want to do this. I'll do someone stupid. So that makes sense. A few people had to fight for their roles, but Megami, unfortunately, did not pull through when it came to any of the characters she wanted to be, and sort of fell flat for me today. I was a little sad for her. Duel, did you need her to fight a little bit more, or do you feel like she was railroaded by, Charlie Brown, the rest of the Peanuts crew?
I think it was a little bit of both. I feel like she probably did fight, but Q's been feeling her pussy the last several episodes. So
Well, Jamar, what was your take on this situation past the Megami on the left-hand side?
I'm more of a fan of the whole audition method of trying to pull these roles. Because it's like, okay, you say you can do this, show us you can do this.
So Funhouse Mirror Caillou, they could have done some sort of like audition process, but instead that didn't happen. And Plain Jane actually suggested the rock, paper, scissors, which I thought to myself, now why the fuck are you in this? You're not even up for the part. You got it with Tsunami as the baronets. You're not in this discussion. And now we've taken your suggestion over rock, paper, scissors. I was like, okay.
I think, unfortunately for Megami, the writings were already on the wall for her, so she probably would have bombed any role she had.
That part.
Okay, Chris has a point there. I'm gonna agree with this, but we'll get to why in a second, because the edit was definitely this is my thing. I love this so much. Da 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 da. And I'm like, ooh. Everything went down. I said, this is kind of bad.
Right. I'm glad they gave everyone in that girl group like a win. So now they're just going home one by one like they should.
You know, I was gonna highlight a super chat, but this feels right. This feels right. Hey, you know, it's funny how I said that would even the field, but then now everybody's being pew-pewed, and it's like, oh, okay, well, then that didn't. Nymphia and Maya are left out of that girl group.
Well, you know, the ones that need to go.
Well,
not the Beyonce of the group.
Farnsworth, thank you for the super chat. Q roll 8 with her non-dance, and I know the rest. Thank you so much for the super chat. LJB, Eeyore versus Cartman stare down.
I can't.
I'd like to go back to that picture for the reference.
Eeyore.
I mean, Dawn did call her that in the beginning of the season here.
Oh my God. Oh, bother. Wow.
Because the hat too, it's really bad. Like if it was just blue with the yellow ball, it'd be over for her. But like just even the hat alone, it's given.
No, Kitty, it's my pot pie. You're not getting that role.
Oh, and that
I
was
love that for her.
This was like the first scene in a St. Jude's costume, a commercial costume. St. Jude.
We're
Put
moving.
it up.
We're moving. Nope. We're moving.
There it is. There it is.
It's always that one woman whose name I never know, but when I hear her voice, I'm like, oh, I know what this is. But let's see here. We have to move faster. We've got
It's
to
like
move
Q gets 79.
I don't believe in what Dooley just said right there. I don't like that.
Look at me behaving.
That's disgusting. Listen, you better. Who's sipping? You need to sip. That razor tongue over there, moisture. Okay, so rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Who always throws rock on the first throw? Because
Never.
I literally said to myself, Megami's
I'm
gonna
a
go.
scissors
Megami is
girl.
gonna do rock, and
Mhm.
Megami's gonna. I said this out loud, and then it happened, and I was like, I know you.
Scissors girl.
I'm a scissor sister.
scissors or paper. Those are the only two options because that rock is always gonna go for some reason. Like paper for sure, but
I feel like Megami was ticked off, and I was like, Megami's gonna be aggressive and throw out rock and lose. And it's literally what happened.
and you see, look at these nails. She wasn't gonna do rock. Like, come on, girl, look at the
No.
environment. That's
Those nails are giving paper, right?
That's paper.
It's
Or
Very
paper.
paper.
It's
College
giving.
food.
I want to daintily achieve. Like,
oh my goodness. Meanwhile, Clay pottery hands over here is just rock. So it's like, hey, that's what we're
Hello.
different. Listen, is it that I have to move forward? Crash, you have something to say? Why? Leave Make-A-Wish Foundation out of this, Dooley. Thank you so much, Crash, for the super
They
chat.
got no cash out.
Hey,
Saphira has a
but you
nice.
know who does? Me.
you said what, C Diggy?
Saphira has a nice chest.
They do. They do.
When she's not putting another one on, yes. I
Yeah.
like this one.
Oh.
Yeah. I like that one. It was a comp. Go ahead.
I feel bad for these eyebrows. I really do. I
Eyebrows?
want,
Paper.
yeah, you heard me. Those quotation marks up there, or accentes and accent through very much. It looks like with the eyes. It looks like it's
Accent,
like it's an
Rob.
A. Like you know what I'm saying?
I do. Get out of here. Wow.
It's okay. We can talk about it. But I love Megami. I'm sad for how this episode played for her today. It was like, well, she's out of here. She's in right
She
now.
won that lip sync too. So
And I mean a strong contender for thinking.
Very.
Hey,
We'll get to it.
Yes, we will. Isn't it? Because here's the fact: Megami. Okay, hear me out. She wanted to take Mother Superior. Saphira didn't even want it, and Morphine suggested the role for Saphira, and then Megami just picks a different character. I'm like, what's happening today? Like, she was waiting for Mariah to be brought up before we had this discussion. I thought it was crazy, but I am happy that Saphira got the role that she got. But when I tell you, Jacob from Abbott Elementary. honey, she was not giving it from this Morphine BBL light. It wasn't happening. She said, I'm gonna
She
get this
said,
role.
"This is my moment, and I will have it."
She put up a good fight, though.
She did. I need a role to step out and show it up. And I love you, Morphine. Hear me out, because I thought you did a good job with your role, actually. I don't see you as Mariah. Jamar, did you see Morphine as Mariah, or is it
Not at all.
Not
at all. I don't think nobody else in this cast could have gave what Plasma gave that role.
Because like I could see Plasma doing the character. If as far as singers, if they're gonna call it Mariah, I could see Morphine doing Cassie. Beautiful to look at. The song will sell. Range.
Maybe Mariah from Glitter. That Mariah.
Well,
First, the Glitter album.
Morphine's very visually appealing, but I don't know if Morphine's is as strong enough of a performer in that sense. Because like Plasma has all the references,
and they did choreograph, as we saw, the girl groups, and was in trouble. But I do believe in Morphine. I just don't believe in Fuego James Charles doing it today. Just I don't think it's gonna happen. But listen, Saphira took Mother Superior, thank you Jesus, and a turtleneck and a crew neck over here. I feel Jane was proud of the situation. Didn't have to get in any arguments. Saw people fight for stuff. It's like her battery got recharged. Like the hate jar got filled up. But I love you, Jane. This is me just playing with you. But I feel like you have a jar of hate that needs to be filled up, like your fucking Mr. Game & Watch or something like that. And it's that bucket. Jamar knows the reference. It's Smash Brothers.
Hate that stupid thing.
You do.
I love that bucket.
Okay. But there you go. That's where my mind was at today. What did Harold say? I have to go to this comment. No one else gets Randall from Raising
I was trying to laugh out loud.
A little bit.
That's it.
Not
A little bit. I
Randy.
see it.
I just see her put her hands together. And just,
No.
I can't.
So, like,
Killing.
who's Mrs. Finster there that is going to be sitting next to him? Is that plain Jane at this picture? I can't. Yo, you need to stop, Gabby.
Okay.
I brought you here. I brought you.
Okay, call Megami.
No,
Girl, they're eating you up right now, girl. They're eating you up.
girl.
There's no hate. I have nothing against Megami, but good lord.
Because to be honest, once the last episode happened, I was like, all right, this competition is about to really hit. And sure enough, there you go. Noma, thank you so much for this super chat. Morphine being delusional enough to think she would have pulled off the lead is eyebrow raise, or I should say, The Rock. Da, 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 da. Gabby, you know that reference. It's a wrestler who's now a Republican. Listen, and lives in Kentucky. Okay. Hey, there's an exciting.
Cena's a Republican? Babe.
No,
Is
no.
Cena a Republican?
Not Cena.
I said The
Talking
Rock.
about Dwayne.
But that was Cena's. That was Cena's. Okay. That
But
was his music.
Right,
Okay,
but
go
I
ahead.
was into.
You can't see me. I'm sorry. My time.
Y'all
is
made the
now.
same joke and ended up on two different sides.
It's okay. I know what happened. Gabby heard the end of the sentence, not the beginning of, and that's what the problem was. She was
I was
over
talking
there.
Randall.
You were in Peacemaker, and I was over there in Fast and Furious. But there it is. Everybody hates Dawn right now on social media, but it's
Really?
other people. Yeah, people are dragging Dawn.
Dawn is just
Why?
Dawn is so mean. That's the face I make all the time.
Yes, and we know. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, it's true. I am Dawn also in these moments because I would break the fourth wall. I am Jim Halpert in my real life. I'm also staring off into an imaginary camera in life at many times because my life. But yeah, some people are giving her a little bit of slack, but I think it's okay because it's a lot sometimes. I don't care. Like, girl, we want to get through this challenge, but God bless her. But go ahead, Plasma. We're here for your happiness. Honestly,
If you don't give a theater kid like their moment, you will not hear the end of it. So it's just basically, yeah, you got it, girl. You're the
It's
Little
been 10
Mermaid.
years and Jan's still trying to fight for her moment.
Yes, So you can have it, girl. You got it. In your 2D makeup.
Remember Womanizer?
you know, I don't. Let's not bring back the dead, okay? Because that was bad. That was that lady had
Not
a
this.
whole fit on stage for some odd reason. Of course, they're going around the room. It's pretty funny, all that stuff. Let's just go ahead and get to what we need to get to here. Megami, how again? The girls were gagging you. I didn't hear a read back. I'm like, are we editing out the comebacks? What's going on? But Adam Shankman's there, legendary. Adam Shankman definitely knows what they're talking about with their hand in musicals, of course, with Hairspray being one of them. This was a cute moment, but Melissa McCarthy showed up.
Why?
Why? She wasn't even on the panel. Like,
It was just so random.
It was odd, and she threw cheese.
And through cheese.
they must have called her while she was running errands. She's like, "Girl, I'm at Publix. I can stop by."
I mean, they booked them for the same day, and they just couldn't.
That's what it gave.
I thought they would have brought her in the back for Untucked. That would have been nice.
Well, bitch, Plasma's making me cackle right now. The inside so hard. It just baby, come on with this little low top giving right now.
Feeling her. She
The jeans
woman.
are up. They're on the hip.
This is on the 6 J-Lo right here. Same shades, same top, same
These
jeans.
are auditions. Do you understand?
She was in a state of bliss this whole episode.
Oh my God. I was looking for her number on the front. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I loved it. I'm sorry. It was so funny. Especially when they were doing poses. She was the only one taking it. Well, I can't say that, but definitely looking super serious here. I would have wanted cheese too. Cheese is good. We love cheese.
Yes, it is.
Something I can eat right now. I miss bread. I saw a video on donuts last night and I was losing my grip on reality. It just was an awful, awful day for someone who's not eating bread right now. I'm on day 5. 35 more to go. Listen, this was a fun time. It was cute. Who said American Eagle?
Who said, wow.
An American Eagle model. Okay, now listen, some of those jeans now, especially for
She
girls
gave-
with rumps.
You know, America's Next Top Model, when they had to go, like they had to go travel to different areas and be like take the
Okay.
bus and run. That's what they
Listen.
had to wear. They had to wear
Them shorts where my rump be sitting, those are American Eagle, babe. That lycra be. I need a little something for the carriage because I can't wear everybody's jeans now. I need a little something for the rump because most jeans are
Go see.
stiff. I hate stiff ass jeans. Oh my God, especially with thighs. Listen, fun, good time.
Can't tell her nothing.
Living her fantasy. This
Mm.
whole
She's at her go
episode.
see. She's at her go see.
Baby, Jacob
Listen.
said step bump. Like, come on.
They get to come home and say, Mama, the college tuition that you paid for, here, worth it. This was my time, and it's forever cemented in this history. Adam Shankman, me, the ingenue, the lead. I love it. I can't. LJB, Surprise Plasma didn't have knee pads. She was working so hard to get attention. Listen, while you being funny, let Beyonce have been there that day. I would have went backstage and rechanged my entire fucking outfit. What the fuck are you talking about? Maddie, come back. You didn't tell me this woman was going to be here today. We have to comb our hair. But no, this was cute. Megami had trouble. They wanted us to know she was going home. Even though Nymphia was in this episode, but we didn't know.
We did not
Hi.
see her.
I'm like,
did not see
girl,
her.
I guess you're safe. I guess she's safe because we're not talking to
Maybe
her.
she wasn't necessary. It's like with the story we're trying to tell today.
So Nymphia was, if in a word, because they showed their faces. I hate that Jamar said not necessary. I'm about to quote her as being Jamar of this episode. Friend, you should have waited on that. Because all that they showed Friend was just her making faces. I don't even think there was a confessional. It was her being like, oh, and then ooh, and then oh, this is tough, and then oh, this is that, and then we heard her. It was on the runway. I said, what's this edit? Did she do something? Did she say something? I don't know. She's getting the Anitra cut. Well, they made top 2. Oh, Jamar, that's quoted top 2 if you get on the show. I mean, Sasha Colby's not going to be on your season, so you got it, friend. Just don't spin nothing around looking silly. I'm going to say it.
That was so bizarre.
Is knock on wood, sister. You are about to slay Goliath. What's going on? I didn't know what was happening. Anywho, what a moment. What a moment. Q read Plain Jane, called her Cube Head. It was all that good stuff. It was funny. Megami talks about how much they love musicals and how Hairspray was the first one they went to, and that they saw the movie that the director who is currently there now 5 times. I said, y'all, please stop jabbing me in the stomach. This feels like the episode of American Dad when Francine was getting stabbed by Stan's prison wife. Please stop. Like, please. What, Gabby?
I'm sorry. It was Freudian. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Go ahead. I did say Elmer Fudd out loud.
No, that was my fault. I didn't move fast enough. That was on me. That was me.
I'm sorry.
That was my fault. I gave you time to think. I can't. Hey, it's the sound. It's the sound of music. Patrick, don't encourage her. At the Abbey, I said, "Oh, that was a West Hollywood reference," as well as with Salisbury's Mary. I said, "Oh, that was a lot of work there."
The Abbey has to be the most overrated gay bar, like, ever.
I will not stand by that statement. If I am ever booked there in my life as a performer, that is for that was a very non-drag thing to say. I hear you. Okay, I'm like, that is for that.
I can't say that I disagree with
I
that.
find it to be a wonderful establishment. The Abbey piece of cake is available for bookings. Thank you. I don't know these punks over here what they're talking about, girl. Women. Listen. Hey, let's talk about the performance.
They're just very all lives matter.
You know what's going on.
I'm sorry.
I'll drink to that.
What's going on?
I'll drink to that. Yes. I'm an ally.
I don't want to hurt it anymore. Like, come on. But let's get into everybody's performances. We're gonna start with our. I'm sick of Chris. We're gonna start with Plasma, this wig. I had a tippy poo earlier today on Venmo, and I want to give you some love because you said it was from The Sound of Music, and I was like, yeah. I was like, I know. Who was it that said that to me? I saw it this morning. Thank you so much, baby. Yeah, I know it's from The Sound of Music, but this is still ugly.
How did you paint Tekken 2 graphic makeup on?
Are you calling her Nina?
Very Nina.
But like,
very this.
Who is losing it on their table right now? My God, with your microphone is so low.
I mean, it's just giving this.
All right. I thought there was an earthquake.
I can't.
Okay, let's talk about legs. Okay, let's get into it today.
This reminded me of Lady Gaga a lot.
Stephanie.
Like season 1
2010.
Gaga.
Okay, 2010. Very that. 9.
You talking about the Fame?
Yeah, the Fame Gaga.
The Fame
The
Gaga.
one that was playing pianos in the gay clubs, everything. Like
First
Screaming.
Jiggy said she had the OG nose. Okay,
Listen.
I understand.
You said
Before the patch, honey.
it's
Before the
beat.
patch.
Before the patch. Baby, because Poker Face hit, and so was hers.
Not Stephanie
I hate
German.
doing it.
Not Stephanie German nostrils. We gotta keep moving on. We got
Violence.
for today.
Yes, violence.
Listen.
Red one.
Dirty rich.
Just be quiet.
Beautiful. Dirty rich.
I want to eat Jack.
Like, don't want no.
I love her. I live.
No what? No
Gangsta.
paper gangster. That was my
Gangsta.
favorite. That was
That album was
my
so
favorite.
2009. It
Oh.
was
Cherry boom boom. Like, come on, girl.
I played it out. I ain't
Let's
gonna
have
hold
some
you.
fun.
That
This
first
beat
one.
is sick. I want to take a ride on a disco. Sing. Play your love game. Play your love game.
But when she had that bow and that bang,
The
You
love
can tell
game.
nothing.
It's Germa nostrils, not German nostrils. Asher, if I would not say it that way. It's Germa. God bless you. It was, I took the end and removed it from that so we wouldn't be specific,
Bang,
my friend.
bang.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Oh, everybody was wearing that Lily Bang for quite some time. But back to Plasmethus, or Plasmosis Jones. Yes, right. Yeah, I'll keep it. I thought they ate this up though.
he
It's a really good musical.
he's all over the
Shook
place.
shook that shitty ass wig all over the place. Was hitting the mark so hard, I thought her
Baby.
skin was gonna fall off, bitch. I was like, God damn.
There was a
Bow,
level
bow.
She drew back and gave more when it was supposed to. It wasn't like all over the place where it was like too much energy. So like she dialed it back, gave
When
it forward. Like it was good.
Levels.
that lady was on 10 the whole time,
The
and I
whole
was
time.
here for it. But Jamar, if that lady had accessories, she would have been a lethal weapon. Do you hear me? Shit would have flew in like broken walls, glass barriers, bitch. Oh my goodness. I thought she was good though. I enjoyed it, but I was like, whoa, she's hitting them hard.
Baby, everything
Hitting
was
it
good.
hard.
Like,
Damn. Damn.
I couldn't see Morphine doing any of this.
None of that.
Nope,
None
sure
of it.
couldn't. Not without shaking ass. So yeah, no,
Listen.
she couldn't. But I would have let her dig a hole for herself. I would have gave her the main role. Let her kill it.
Shit, if you plasma, you ain't gonna let this moment pass you by.
Yeah.
I'm not-
Said, this
look.
is what I was designed for. God made me for this. And true enough, she won. So bloop, 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 doop, doop, doop. With that, including the runway was actually very gorgeous. But oh, these Mary Janes. But I thought Morphine did good in her, the role that she played as Sister Fister, Nikita Dragon. I thought she was great.
I
Do-rag.
thought Morphine was great.
Yeah, this was fine, Julie. It was
I
fine.
think she did okay.
Yeah.
What the role she was
Not
given,
serviceable.
I do not.
Hey, I thought Vanessa did better than Rudy
I-
Huxtable.
I did not think Morphine was going
She's
to
the
make it
tree
this
in the
episode,
play.
too.
I stand by my statement.
This is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So sad. Now, who was giving all that they had and also was auditioning while playing in the back, and the girls like, oh, this is a surprise, and stole the moment. Now, Plasma, this is the only time that someone took from you when you were on stage. Saphira was eating and chewing you down. It was everything.
Saphira was the winner, low key, but go ahead.
The fact that wasn't actually the full outfit that we saw.
Right.
Apparently, they couldn't fit everything that went on the outfit because she wouldn't have been able to get on the stage. So they had to take some of the pedals that were actually was a even more gigantic number. I'm like, oh my goodness! But Saphira was doing the Lord's work. It was
I
good.
wonder what that would have looked
That
like.
was so good. Had Plasma just tripped or maybe slipped at some point, it would have been justification for Saphira to win. But it was just like, well,
Saphira was
Saphira
best.
won to me.
Oh, I see, Diggy. What was that?
I said
Sorry.
she was best supporting. I had to agree with whoever said that on the judges panel.
You said breast supporting.
Well, that too. But this was
This is my
Plasma's
son.
down. Like down.
I feel like if I zoomed in to what's happening on the lower area, those look like the possible eyelids of a Mr. Potato Head doll.
Yeah. I was thinking, like, why didn't she get a bigger cup size? But I mean, she was there the entire time, so she couldn't change them.
Play-Doh egg.
Yeah, girl.
It's
Silly
like,
putty egg.
forgive me for saying that, Saphira, but I just looked down and I just thought I was going to hear somebody's voice from Toy Story or something like that happen again. It's what you did good though. I'm so sorry. Forgive me.
Pet rock.
have a craving for Whoppers right now. But let's see here. I thought this was a good time. Good time.
I think she should have won, but whatever.
Well, you know,
Apples
Yeah.
and oranges.
She had
So-
both of them out that night. You know.
People did things in this scene. Dawn, Megami, and Nymphia. Jamar, 84?
Oh, don't start with me with this.
But I did.
Dawn was fine. This group was so just all over the place. Megami gave her best, but it did just kind of look a little awkward. Nymphia just was in her own world with her pine cone. But
you think Megami gave her best?
My goodness, Chris.
Well,
Well,
gave her best.
that explains
Put
the episode.
the gun down, Christopher.
Shoot it.
Gabby, why are you the bad devil? I'm the angel on his shoulders.
Pull it.
Right?
Pull it. It's already in your heart. In the
No.
Bible, if it's in your heart, you might as well do it.
I want YouTube to know there is an imaginary rifle in this conversation that is
I
being
didn't say
referred to
anything
right
that regarded this.
now.
I just asked her more an honest question. Do you think Megami did her absolute best on that stage?
I mean, do you feel like she could have done better?
Jamar, did you just ask the question again in a
You
different
just took it
format?
from me.
Like,
She did her little one.
I don't think she could have done
She did
anything
okay.
like.
Different.
Yeah, I'm like, if you gave her this role that has to do it 500 times, I don't think she would have done it any better than the other time she did it.
I think a bigger role would have been her better bet for this episode. And I think that she should have fought for that role that Q got. And then they would have had a different argument about choreography.
Mm.
Because Q doing this choreography, I'm trying to think about it.
Can someone explain the pine cone? I don't get it.
I don't care.
They
Okay,
just said
good.
just whatever.
I
I
just
don't know if she's
I assumed it was vulgar and it had to do with itchy, monsters
Can't-
down there. I don't know.
can't relate. That's why I asked the
Mhm.
question. I don't know why she was giving Lila from Hey Arnold. I like you. I just
Yo.
don't like you.
Lila.
She
Wow,
was giving-
what a reference for that big-headed lady. That's so funny. I
Hi
hate it.
90s, baby.
Oh, Lila with her red hair and the
Poor, poor ass. You
Ooh.
didn't deserve Hey Arnold.
Ooh,
bitch.
ooh.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I hated her. Go ahead.
Oh my God,
I
Gabby's
don't like her either.
Gabby's
Mayonnaise
elitist.
Sandwich.
Gabby's elitist. So wait, I can't do it. I didn't know Gabby's the 1% over there. Goodness
I
gracious.
hate her.
Oh, I feel the same way about a character in The Bear, the love interest for the second season, who the guy was interested in. I hated her the entire season. Claire, I think her name was. Oh, I fucking hated her. Anywho, moving forward from this. Oh, there it is again.
What is that?
That's Helga Pataki and Arnold's head. If it was,
My quivering girlhood. I can't.
that had to be
Go on.
disturbing when they found that room.
Oh my god.
Go.
Like, but also Helga's life was pretty fucking sad. Like, if
Yeah,
you
It
mom
think
was.
about it, like her dad was, no, her mom was on what? Paige?
She was on
Yeah.
smoothies. She drank smoothies.
Those, but they were,
Smoothie.
it was Elisa Rinna cocktail. So like,
Yeah, her mom's an alcoholic.
Yeah, well, just say it.
was the dad having
Right.
a gap? Was the dad with a gambling problem? I forget what the
Thanks,
dad was
Diggy.
on.
No, he sold beepers and just didn't love her.
I mean, oh, and
Right.
don't forget the older,
Did
don't
they
forget the
allude
older
that he was
sister.
like abusive at all?
Olga?
It's like, I love my little sister.
Oh yeah, the
And I
older
don't-
sister. I don't understand how why you don't love me anymore, or daddy.
You sound like Jay, so
No, well, no. Jay So is more like this. I eliminated myself,
myself,
Mama. Now,
mama.
as I am the daintiest of the doll in the dollification, Mama. Into the light I go. Fucking, oh my God, put her on TV again, please, immediately. Let's see here.
Mama. Imagine Laganja and Jay so having a conversation.
Tamika, thank you so much for context, as we are all idiots. The pinecone part was of a prank that the Von Trapp children tried to play on Maria. They put it on her chair for her to accidentally sit on. That would be so mean,
Okay.
unless she was itchy.
Got it.
and then a blessing. All right, moving past this scene here. Come on, Plasma and the girls. We in the club. We
We can't dance.
do. This looks like Julia Stiles and So You Think You Can Dance Too, bitch. And they're about to cut the fuck up on this stage performance. Get in. Go for it. I thought that Jane did a good job. Plain did a good job this week.
That was a nasty shot of Tsunami's side profile.
The bone
That
structure.
was a whole nasty.
That cheek is right. Yeah, I thought they did pretty good for their side roles. Q was fine for me. I thought all the work was in here.
Yeah, it was in the lips.
And that was fun to see her do a lot of emoticons. It was enjoyable for that. But she did walk and wrap her stole around things, and that was the choreography she was given. This burn it now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the stress. I hate it so much. Sorry.
Oh.
This was a fun time. Oof.
I'm just curious, like if Q wasn't in the top, who would take her place?
Let's get a wide shot of everybody real
Yeah,
quick.
but let
Let me see.
And I think it was judged right because I can't think of anyone else like that really
The bind.
maybe Plain Jane. I don't
I'm
know.
about to say Plain is the only other
Plain
person.
would, but her runway was sit back
Yeah.
right now. Don't get nobody's talking to you today.
Trying to think of the runway, yeah.
Because that was not my favorite thing ever that she has worn. But I will say I believe Chris is correct here in reference for this, especially with the runway also calculating into this. You think Dawn possibly?
Not really.
Mm-mm.
No.
Unfortunately, no. I believe I forgot this the last time, so I'm going to remember this time. But the judges are as follows. Michelle Visage, trying to trigger Geneva Carr. RuPaul, we'll come back to you. Adam Shankman dressing for his character. And Ross Jacket Matthews.
In that jacket. Has he not worn that jacket before like 20 times? Or am I
Well,
tripping?
Or some
Different
variation of
colors.
it.
Yes.
Wholesale. Okay.
Well, I think he has a collection of jackets, to be honest with you. He does sell clothes. Ross
He
does sell
sells
clothes,
them?
by the way. He does.
And people buy them. I know the Ross the store sells them.
If you lived in Los Angeles,
the
by
Ross
all
collection.
means. Well, he's not a part of that store where everything is of the that variety, and where people buy suitcases for cheap. But yeah, he does sell stuff on an online store. I know. I'm not sure if it's a storefront.
Facebook Marketplace.
We
I
talked
really
a lot
don't
about Ross today.
God.
But yeah, RuPaul, this outfit burn it.
Yeah, well, I hate it from the waist down. Like I wish it was just that black and white pattern as the gown. It probably would have been better.
I want to torch the look from head to toe. I think this is an abomination.
No,
and I hate it.
I'd rather it be the pink part that is the blue part and is cut differently, but keeping that chevron sort of like mid, bodice bit for me. Because like maybe with keeping it going, but I don't. It's an
Had a
interesting
girl
color
wore this on the
combination.
runway, they would have tore her to shreds.
Yeah.
That skirt
If she was
is hideous.
If she was a Powerpuff Girl villain, I would eat it up. But since it's in real life, I don't care for it.
So you're saying this is a Negaverse Mrs. Bellum? Because with that wig, right? Can we keep that?
I really
I
hope
think
she
of another
hired-
N word I wouldn't use.
You know what we're not doing today? Losing my channel. Losing my channel. I wish I could find it faster. There it goes. All right.
What did you say?
He said something that I won't repeat. So continue on with your
Private
statement.
chatted.
Oh,
No.
I'll just say I hope RuPaul hires Q next season for her looks.
You think she's gonna get rid of Zaldi and her one
I
stop
think she
shop?
should.
Because then she can't wear her features.
Andrew, super chat. Thank you. I have one Rue for Rue. Edit. Blame it on the edit. She's gonna send you that song too. Hope you pay for it. iTunes. Harold, thank you for the super chat. Michelle said these are not Danny DeVito legs. Let's go
Geneva
back.
went home last week.
All right. RuPaul is giving Game Boy Advance Mario Kart tease.
I
I'll
can't.
allow it.
Wow.
I enjoy
The
that.
color palette, the limited color
Mhm.
palette that was in
Not
it.
this.
Dominique Verin,
did.
thank you so much for the super chat. If Plasma had been safe this episode, I would have died of laughter from her face cracking.
That would have
Well-
been an insult.
It would have looked better.
Well, as
She
she
probably
said,
would
better
have fainted on stage.
she's right in front of us, you guys. Listen, let's get into some commentary about Plasmosis Jones and her My Fair Lady meets Funny Girl moment. The category is I Can Buy Myself Flowers, a full reference to the song that they're going to do for the lip sync.
I love
I
this.
think she looks great.
I thought it
You
was
own
wonderful.
everyone. You own everyone.
It is
on
the
the-
era. That is the
It's
era of
yours.
clothes, honey.
Everyone
Opulent.
is yours.
Everyone is yours.
It's giving Gilded Age. This is giving Gilded Age tease, bitch. So you know, if she's in the north, if she's in New York, then you know there are people who are assistants. No, I'm just kidding. But I think
Ooh.
this is bad.
She finna go ask Miss Sophia if she wanna babysit her kid.
So I almost said Jamar. Oh my goodness, I can't. I'm becoming my dad.
This is just so right.
It's good.
The
It's
determining
great.
factor for her win. Like
The
I'm
lip
glad
is
she-
wonderful. Flowers. It's wonderful. I love the hair color.
I
Mm.
don't think she's gonna win though.
She's got competition.
Like she doesn't need the. I don't think she needs the crown. I think she like now that she has this platform, she's gonna do amazing on Broadway.
Mhm.
Mm.
Off of it. Yes.
Not as harsh of a nose contour this time.
You know what, Jamar? True. It's
Yes.
light.
A little bit lighter.
It's human.
I feel like she can breathe. I love it.
good.
It's good to go. She hasn't been wiping herself with Kleenex like how it's been looking.
Not
Commercial.
Kleenex.
Poking holes through it.
You know those
Yes.
commercials with
Not
claymation
Kleenex.
figures and that nose wiggles and it's always red. That's how that nose been looking. But this looks right.
And it's all swollen and like
It's giving
fluffy at
moisture.
the end.
Yeah, I'm here for it. She owns people. I'm here for this reference. Go ahead, Django Unchained. I love it. No, this is absolutely fabulous. So for full reference, no
So
joke
good.
aside. Yeah, it's
It's good. He looked
very
good.
gorgeous plasma. You ate
You did that
down.
well.
Best look that you've had this season so far for me.
Mhm.
But how
This,
now?
this Pokemon.
Right, I'm about to say, what is that fire?
This is a
Pokemon?
Digimon. First of all, Nymphia was the cactus, and then if Saphira came after her, that's Lilymon in like a better like full motion. I'm just saying. If we're gonna do this today, I feel like some little girl with a cowboy hat pulled up the thing and said "ski yee," and then we got where we could go. So it is what it is. But this is fabulous. This is sickening. This is
Spores.
This
I
is
mean,
fire.
So good. This is just
Drag.
high drag.
mhm.
What is that thing called? There it is. Volcarona.
Like Saphira is a star. Like it's between her and Nymphia for me.
Me too. I'm with you, Chris.
Same.
Because
Same.
Plasma and Q, they're not going to win, even though I think they just have other things ahead of them
Mm.
that they'll be successful at.
When Jesus walks. Okay.
This is just right with the Lord.
It is.
Mhm.
Like this is blessed and highly favored. Okay. Quincy King, RuPaul stylist needs their fingers sewn together in their life.
Probably already were. They probably already were.
I'm sorry.
For this
That
week,
super chat deserves a
PTO.
disclaimer.
Not PTO. I'm dead.
Man, not PTO.
She said
Woo. Not they took money with that time off, Jabbar. My God. Okay. Terrible. This is fabulous. I enjoy every bit of it.
Mhm.
The back of it is just.
It's so good.
it pissed me off. It was so pretty.
I
love
feel
that.
like because they said it couldn't fit, now that I'm thinking about this, and I'm sure I will get this confirmation at DragCon when I do talk to Saphira, hi sister, very soon. The petals were supposed to be right up here and also right up here. If I'm gonna look at this and think of what the look was, the fact that I had to remove something, even from the front, I think there were petals from the top part and 2 right there that they just could not do. Maybe, possibly. I don't know. It still looks fucking amazing. Whatever. the case may
Amazing.
be.
She ate that.
It's not even a complete look.
Who made
And
this?
swallowed up.
Shout out to everybody that helped her pack this
Hello.
motherfucker. Shout out to everybody that was part of this package. Like
These first 2 runways are better than what Rue is wearing.
that
Ooh.
part.
Louder.
Scream it.
Shit, not just Rue.
Scream.
Half the judges across all these.
Louder.
Gabby, I'm down the devil with you too, bitch. There is no good in this earth. Waste.
Who's the best dressed host?
For this episode?
No, right?
Is
Oh,
it so?
Across the franchises. I'm
I
not
would
saying
say
Brooklyn.
Nikki Doll is a contender for this category.
Let's say Nikki and Brooklyn.
Yeah, they both usually look pretty good.
Mhm. Rue has had wonderful and immaculate occasions. There have been other times though where I ask questions. Fred is not a part of this call at all.
Mm-mm.
At all. Rita is not a part of this call.
Mm-mm.
Never
And we
will
love you,
be.
Mama Powell, but Maddie.
After season 2, Mama
After
Powell.
season 2,
won't
you are
be.
been eliminated.
Pangina is a part of this conversation, as well as Art. Those
She looks
2.
pretty good.
Yep.
Mhm.
Very much that. Ends there. But we'll go further. Saphira, this was Sapphire. Okay.
Mm.
Yes, the hair is
Gorgeous.
fucking where the pollen comes off.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's good.
Come on. Hydrate. And morphine.
See, this is when, like,
You got to breathe.
you had those 2 amazing looks, and then
Yeah.
Mm.
You came after that.
like immediately flaccid looking at this.
We saw a
Soft.
better version of this
Not
season
immediately
6.
classic.
And so, like, you put them side by side, and it's just like, dang, Morphine.
I
Midsummer.
like the
Who wanted
wig.
And
to
she looks cute. It's just pedestrian compared to what,
TKB wore.
came before her.
Yeah, it's a nice look.
Coachella. Very cute there.
It's
Not
a
here.
nice look.
Amen.
Hey, Jamar, do you want to say something?
For this outfit,
Thank you so much for tuning in today. You guys like, share, and subscribe, become part of this Red Pack family. Disclaimer, but yeah, Jamar, what would you like to say about this outfit?
once they clock that lining, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that does kind of bring it down a little bit. Morphine is just, she's a beautiful girl, beautiful gown. Well, not beautiful, but beautiful face. She just never quite can finish, like follow through, and it's just always something that just, I don't know. Maybe she'll blossom later in the country. No, she won't.
Blossom.
Yeah, I was like, wait.
Blossom. See what you did there.
Yeah.
Mm.
Caught it.
Hey, so 713 people are here. That's cool. Hit the thumbs up button if you could for me, please. And make sure you leave a comment as I'm asking for you to hit the 100 marker in the comment section. That'd be even more awesome. You can drop a tip in our jars if someone says something funny or controversial. We'd appreciate it. Cash apps for what everyone saves, and my tip jar is downstairs. Love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Thank you so much for being here. And all that jazz. And thanks. Bye Morphine. This was okay. My Iman LePage.
It just continues.
The white makeup. Why are we doing this?
I thought it was a poinsettia at first, and then I got closer and I was like,
I
it's not.
did too.
I was supposed to
I thought it was
say Feliz
potpourri.
Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad.
Her
I thought
padding
the
was a little
same
off with
thing.
this.
Mm-hmm.
It looked a little lumpy.
It looks like Sandshrew used sand attack against her, and it got in her eyes, and now her accuracy is lowered, and so she might lose this fight. So
I was thinking
I
more
want her-
Flash.
you said what?
I was thinking more Flash.
It's not bad. I don't think it's a chop. I mean, it's
You don't think this is a job?
No, this is I
It's
actually
safe.
I like this. It's nice. It's fine. For me, it's what's happening in the oven. Like when you turn on the light and you try to see if it's done and the biscuits haven't risen yet. That's what's happening here for me.
Not raw. I just wish she needs to look at Maddie she needs to look at T.S. Madison's face.
Oh, okay. I'm about
And
to
paint
say.
like her. I'm
Do-
sorry.
Do
Because
not
she
set
looks
me up for a
kinda-
drag.
No. She kind of like right here. She kind of looks like T.S. Madison to me, and I feel like if she painted like her, how she
I
gets
see
painted.
it.
I see it. They look like they could
Similar
be
face
related.
shapes. Similar face
Yes,
shapes.
they have a similar
You,
face
you
shape.
know they are from Miami. Okay, listen.
Oh,
That could be that Dade County. That's why I'm not going. I like
Mhm.
you, Maya. I don't play with y'all.
And we talked about her makeup before. And I think she's, because a lot of pageant girls have that really severe highlight and that really severe blush when they, do their presentation. So I
'Cause-
think that's where she's pulling from.
And the
It just
lighting was
doesn't
interesting for
look
that.
good on stage and these lights and on TV.
Mm-mm.
Sometimes.
How has her wigs been this season to y'all? Because I feel like I can't think of any good wigs.
Well, I refer to them as the Halle Berry of the wig department for this season because it's been a lot of 90s front bang or possible I lost a child wig, which I would refer to that last
So-
one.
Before and after the nose.
I would say right after we lost interest when their eyes were watching over that nature TV, right around that corner. But
Okay.
this is Boomerang Halle Berry with if you get what we're going to. This is Flintstones Halle Berry with this hair. This is my son got hit by a car and I won the Oscar for fucking Billy Bob Thornton. Halle Berry wig right here.
Make me feel good. Okay.
It was an interesting movie, to say the least. And that's how I feel about her wigs. It's an interesting movie.
Yep.
I saw it. Dooley, where did you go?
Under the bang.
Oh, he's gone, sister.
He's under her bang.
Well, you know what? We'll go ahead and remove him from the chat. Thanks, Dooley, for being here today. Watch him come back. No, I'm just playing. You're not on mute, so please don't be in the bathroom with your door open. I like Maya. I thought this was fine. This Bullworth Halle
I love
Berry.
that color of red.
I
though.
received this.
It's not a boot.
It's not. It's okay.
A
I thought it was fine.
soft tooth.
I just didn't like the makeup. That was my issue.
That's funny. I was in the restroom. I'm sorry.
Oh my god! I knew. I felt the trap door close. Dawn is next. I referred to her as an anime character or possible sprite or villain in the Final Fantasy game.
Safe. I like. It's okay.
I thought it was pretty. I love the makeup.
Yeah, the makeup is never her problem.
Correct.
Yeah, just safe.
I have it.
Dead flowers.
Emrika, I have literally cut Gabby out of this conversation with your comment. I forgot it was there, and I've just been staring into the distance for so long. I'm so sorry. I was over here looking at Dawn. Like, I enjoyed this. I feel like she's a part of the Soul Eater community. That's an anime for the girls.
Soul Eater.
She would be a weapon. She would not be one of the characters, unfortunately. I feel she would turn into some gigantic Blade fan. I will hold that. No one else is saying anything. We're gonna move a lot quicker through this. They're not doing anything, you guys. Be bad at this panel. Ask for Alexander. Okay, listen, it's Megami who's next.
Now, what was this supposed to be again?
You wait a fucking minute. I love you, Jamar, but see, Dicky said he's not trying to say anything racist.
But
what did I say? I said I just don't. I hate these faces she's wearing.
Oh my god, you heard it too, Gabby. Wait a minute,
I heard it too.
Are we in the gutter, sister?
Somewhere
Women.
we're air signs.
Yeah.
We're just here.
Yeah, look at it. Shameful of us. We're always thinking of the worst.
Like those two theater masks, like the happy one and then the sad one. That's
She's perpetually the sad one.
Michelle says she gives every time.
But that also was the dumbest critique ever.
That didn't make any sense.
She's like, I gotta send you home, so your face is dumb.
Because I'm like, Morpheus had the same mug for like the last couple episodes in different colors too. So what are we talking about?
Does everybody like?
Yeah,
we just finished having a conversation about branding. Like what?
Branding.
What?
Thank you.
What?
Brand. She
Let
needed an
your
excuse.
drag speak from inside or some shit. I said, girl, what?
There was nothing wrong with his face. I'm sorry. I was like, I'm getting the same thing. Michelle, let's not do this today.
It could have just felt like if it wasn't that, then she would have got the critique. Oh, we really want to know who you are, and it's like, well, like which one
Right.
is it, girl?
I don't get your identity. Like,
For
you just-
me, I just wanted them to say, hey, everybody did a good job. Y'all had small parts. You did not stand out as much. We have to put somebody in the bottom this week.
That's exactly what should have been said.
Right. It just gave everybody good critiques. It's like we have to, the whole splitting hairs thing
Yeah.
that they've done a
Well,
couple times.
As
That
far
was
as
a
the look,
reach,
it's
though.
a chop though.
I agree.
If you got to explain it, then it's a chop.
Well,
What was that first part supposed to be again?
okay, so she stained her outfit, Jamar. Someone spilled something on it, blue. I'm assuming ink from a quill, from a pen situation, right? Because that's the only thing blue I would imagine would get on this outfit of that proportion. And so she threw the dress, and now she put the rest of her flowers into her underwear, and she's going to get dressed. I mean, excuse me. She's going to get married, not dressed, Matthew. Oh my God.
You're gonna get dressed.
But I guess that's what
Yeah.
I want her to do. I is
Go
what I'm
ahead.
assuming that's what's going to happen.
Because,
Oh,
I mean, she did so well on the runway last
I think
week.
she looks gorgeous, though. For real, for real.
Really?
Her makeup's pretty. I didn't
Her
get
makeup
it.
looks good. The hair is
Pretty.
fine. Yeah, she looks pretty. She's beat. I don't know about the outfit, but she's beat. I think she's
I'm
gonna
just
do.
judging the outfit, and it's
I feel like it's gonna be the
Hey.
Madonna, Britney, Christina Aguilera moment. Right
Papa
now.
don't preach. I'm keeping my baby.
Making out on stage.
Mhm. Lots of lesbian love happening right there. Shout out to my lesbian sisters out there. How you doing? Nymphia Wind as
This duvet.
I said some headboard for some child's room or possibly
She looks like that too.
The sleeping bag. Yes.
oh,
She looks like Xena Chakram. She
She was
looks
like an SCP, honey.
Utica,
Yeah.
listen, Utica and OV are
She looks like an IUD. Like she looks like several
Yes.
things. She looks like several things.
Vaginal.
Gabby said, yeah. Now Gabby really felt that one. Seriously.
Summer's
Yeah.
Eve down, honey. Yes.
Not
this
summer.
is that summer. Word.
Listen, I am
I
not
almost thought there was a reveal coming.
She said
Oh, I
fresh.
fully fixed it. I thought she was gonna fully sprout from her hand.
Yeah.
and
Annie
just go
Lyle.
Come
off.
on, Pikmin. Yes.
I fully was expecting that to happen. I fully was expecting that to happen.
Whoa.
Well,
I'm
she
waiting.
fisted out her outfit and did a thing.
I thought
Right.
this was still fabulous, though. I was very entertained by this look with the leaves came out. I found it to be very camp, but
I
also
really want Nymphia to win.
I do too.
True. That's my prediction.
I want
really want her to
Saphira
win.
Like I
to
said, it's her or
win.
Saphira. It's one of the two.
Her and Saphira, yeah.
Yeah, I want Saphira to take it, but I love Nymphia though. I am enthralled by the Nymphia experience. The winds are blowing. Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yeah,
I am excited for like a lot of people's runways this season. Not lip syncs, but runways.
That part.
But speaking of,
it's
here's
you. Yeah, I just wanted to give you the alien call of what this
It does
possibly
look
would
like
be.
Lorenzo.
I said Annihilation for those who saw the movie towards the end, if you catch that reference. Everything is one.
Look, there's only one thing that I dislike about this, and it's the panty.
That-
That's the only thing.
yes.
It
I
is
didn't
just
notice
so.
That's what it is.
It's just. It's
It
white.
takes you out the fantasy. It's the
Just Garden of Eden and then Haynes. Like right
Should it
there.
have been embezzled with flowers?
can't.
Or made
Can we
embezzled,
say
or-
fruit of the loom just for? I mean, you know. Oh,
It
For look there, plants. I mean, if you want your eyes to rest, I guess. Maybe if they were a different color. I don't know. Maybe they were pink.
her face is just so good.
I mean, just wear nothing.
Yes.
Let your stamen, hang
Yeah,
out there.
fling around. Art.
if the Powerpuff Girls had another reboot, this would be Shem.
Not
Mhm.
Shem.
Bye.
Not they them.
Mhm.
If it changed from him to they them, I'd gag.
Listen,
I mean, it tracks.
the world is not
Crap.
enough. Now, why would you put Plain Jane after this?
because they're funny.
Rapunzel, let down your hair.
I
Turn
just-
around.
I didn't get it at all.
She had to use the bathroom, and there was a young man attached to her hair. I don't know. This was not the floral extravaganza I wanted it to be.
The sloppy camp is just getting so tired.
Sloppy camp.
She looks like an applicator.
Crystal Lake.
She wants to do Jumbo so bad. I just don't understand why.
No, see, Diggy, that's enough. I'm just kidding, but that's how you
That
feel.
ponytail is too thin. If you're gonna do it,
It's
then do
very
it.
thin.
Oh, it's definitely giving me. I'm holding on to the last few strands of it, and this is what the tail is giving at the end for the girls. A rat tail? I don't know.
I thought you were gonna jump rope with it. You didn't. So
We're happy that didn't happen, Gabs.
That rhythm for that, baby.
Oh.
This is a boot.
Woo, 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 woo.
Hey, it's
This is
Tsunami.
also a boot.
This is also a boot.
You know,
a matching set.
I was close to finishing that sentence, and
Damn.
therefore,
All right. Well,
Tsunami Muse is an upside down bouquet of flowers.
that did not translate until.
Yes,
Oh,
girl. Nothing.
It's so
I'm not. I feel like she's also her and Morphine both would have been eligible to be up for elimination for me. Tsunami's been safe every episode. I thought they were going to give her some
She didn't
critique.
do bad enough in the
This
challenge. to be
episode.
up for
This flight
elimination.
had turbulence on the runway. Well, as long as I still got my
Very, like-
peanuts. Speaking of which,
Oh.
I'm hungry.
I like her from the neck up.
Oh, let me
Very
give a headshot
very,
of that. Hold on. Let's get Chris on the right. No, Chris is right. I do like it from the neck up.
Like, why didn't she do Poison Ivy?
Yes, very Batman and Robin 90s.
That would have
Very-
been fun.
Yes.
Like,
Uma Thurman.
Maybe
She
it
has
was
the look.
copywritten.
No.
I
She
mean,
got
you
the
could,
same
you
hair.
could.
It was very like Carnivine.
How old was
Khaki,
Tsunami in 1998? Does Tsunami know
She
that?
wasn't born probably.
Oh, have mercy, Jesus.
1998.
Age us all.
Wow. I'm 32. But yeah, I don't know. How are you a bouquet with no flowers? Isn't a group of flowers a bouquet? Am I stupid?
Ugh, so mashed.
Okay.
Just as a Batman fan, it was right there.
I thought she was a cactus, to be honest with you, with how this
I
was.
did too.
Or a celery stalk or something
I did
like
too.
that.
Celery.
Wrapped in like a fruit roll up or something. I don't know.
Not a chamoy pickle, honey.
I predict she's going to be in the bottom next week, and hopefully she'll prove herself in the lip sync.
Oh. You know what? We appreciate you for tuning in today. Everybody here is not evil or hateful. I
Shut up,
promise
Gabby.
you.
Cat turn.
I promise you. Do me a favor, hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of the Rant Pack family. Drop a tippy poo in these jars if you feel like it for these gentlemen and gentlewomen who have conversations about your favorite shows today, making jokes on jokes on jokes, as this is for entertainment purposes only. Farnsworth, I must have just dipped out the atmosphere there because I highlighted that twice. And we had other comments that needed some highlighting here. This was for Saphira's look, the fact that she packed this in the pumpkin. That part. Like 2 big looks already. Oh, that's Saphira?
I think that's what it reminded me of.
Oh, no. So she's a moth now and not a flower.
Mm.
I'm sick of you, Jamar. You add nothing to this program. I'm just kidding.
She looks more like Florges than Corona.
And even then, that's still no, but it's still
That'd
more
be
in line
classic.
with the category because it's a flower. Give us an actual. Jamar does not like grass type Pokemon. FYI,
I don't.
we see you poison type. Not be able to joke on that. LJB, Latisse leaf, and a fruit roll up. Okay, Latisse. I feel like you meant lettuce, but I wanted to say Latisse.
Latisse.
Isn't Latisse the thing with the eyelashes? Isn't that an eyelash medication? Did I make that up?
I was thinking lattice, like a fence, but I don't know.
It is to treat inadequate eyelashes.
That peanut was trying to consume me there. So
Not the nut trying to sabotage your mad.
as long as it's trying to sabotage this. Listen, Q, Saphira, and Plasma are in the top. Do we agree? Yes.
I mean,
Cute.
Yeah.
Plasma.
Morphine, Maya, wow, and Megami. All these M's. I feel
All the
triggered.
M's.
I would have hated to be on this season. Shit. Do you feel like someone could have replaced one of them?
Morphine could have been down there.
Maybe Tsunami, but she kind of
Tsunami could have been down
did
there.
okay.
I miss when RuPaul used to yell at the girls for being safe.
I know.
I mean, shit.
I think maybe Dawn or Tsunami.
Dawn could have been
I
like,
think they're doing it on purpose. But there's always somebody worse than her.
Well, Dawn's been high before, though, unlike other folks who have not seen a conversation at all in 7 episodes, which is a gag to me. I would hate that to be my first conversation. This isn't giving. I've been here this long. How am I supposed to know what is? We could at least tell me something. I can't. This looks well. Hold on. We had a lot of chats here. Look at Sasha Velour. Who? You?
I don't see Sasha Velour in the room.
I can't find the artist.
Nope.
The flowers, maybe? The rose petals?
Nobody in this lineup is giving Sasha Velour. I'm sorry.
A winner?
That lady said, I'm tired of seeing the same makeup and the same face. You always paint like that same girl.
Get surgery.
No, like
you could say that to anybody in this conversation.
I agree
Right.
with Michelle. Like she gives the same, well, not makeup. I just saw that she gives the same expressions, which is why she didn't win the lip sync, because
I'll give you that.
expression for every lip sync she did.
Well, she definitely wasn't doing the song the way it should have been done, to be honest.
Right. I was like, she was making it a sad
She-
song. I'm like, this is not a.
She thought she ate.
I'm like, Billy Ray Cyrus' daughter is singing. Now, you know damn well that's not how she's doing this song, okay? She's thinking about the bangers backs that she rode to get to Malibu and Onda. But listen, I agree with you, Megami. I didn't like it. Fuck C. Dicky. I'm just kidding. But, you know, Q was told that her choreography was excellent. Megami was like, what the fuck are you talking about, choreography? That girl learned her blocking. What's the tea?
She carried around a
She's not
throw.
wrong.
I mean, Plasma winning. I love that for Plasma. I'm here for it. Saphira, in my opinion, also could take it on Runway alone.
She's
Did
the
she paint 2 creases in this? Like,
On the eye, Jamar?
that's I'm just like.
Yes,
I
she
just-
did. Are you noticing this right here?
Yeah,
How
I
she
was
lets
like-
this go out on beneath?
Interesting.
I just saw it. It distracted me for a second.
The drag makeup and us, Jabbar, because I've been doing my own shit over here recently.
was
So
like-
I was like,
Is that? I think that's just her natural fold that just came. I don't think she put that there.
possibly.
Is she the first or the second queen to win 2 challenges?
Second
The
queen,
second.
Nymphia is the
Second.
first. She is the first one to have 2 solo wins.
Ah,
Go
Go
Plasma,
ahead,
go
Miss
Plasma,
Lance.
go.
Saphira, it's your turn.
That's what I'm hoping for Snatch Game, because once I saw James Brown, I said, "Oh, it's a possibility she might be taking it, but we'll see." I saw Plain Jane doing somebody Russian, and I got nervous because you know it's gonna be.
And
a while
Nymphy is
after.
doing Jane Goodall.
I said
Yeah,
bananas.
Yeah, I'm scared for her.
I think it's
Jane,
misdirect.
the animal lady. I kind of miss her. I wonder what she's doing.
Harold probably with the gorillas still.
Gorilla still.
Yep, because every time I turn on the TV, there's Jane Goodall. She's with chimpanzees or gorillas. Harold, thank you for the super chat. Nymphia was giving bay leaf. Bailey. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Oh, I used to love watching the Pokemon shows and just learning the Pokemon voice acting. Squirtle, squirt. Biomiss Flores, thank you for the super chat. If you ain't triggering Shea Coulee, then you ain't Sasha. Velour. Okay, that's right. Sorry.
I was like, wait, how do we?
Kobe Jack on my mind. It was the
Yeah, I was
Kobe.
like, Sasha Cole. What she got?
Ooh,
What?
my bad. Lots of Sashas in the competition now. Hey, Flowers by Miley Cyrus. Which one of y'all has this downloaded to y'all's devices?
I got Spotify.
I mean, I love that song.
Oh,
I didn't really love this lip sync, but you know, it was okay. The right person went home.
Oh,
I just want to
Like if I hear it in a Ross, I
I
do a
just wanted to
jig.
know like how Maya felt after she got off the ground after throwing herself.
Yeah, that penguin slide.
Yes.
But it was Saphira in the back.
But I mean, I did. The reason why she was fine, y'all, is that it was greased up. You know, she had a slip and slide that got her where she needed to go. A little soap and water. Oh my goodness, Shamar, I know it's you.
I
know
didn't
it's
care for either of these interpretations, to be honest.
Right. I agree.
Was
Dr. Boskanovich, honey, yeah. Slide. I'm so glad you got that. You better hit the girl.
That's exactly what it
Girl,
gave.
please.
Was it
I'm so glad you got that.
I forgot.
You forgot? Is it? I'm sorry, Chris. I don't know why I'm repeating. I'm hungry.
The photo
y'all.
just kind of like took me out. That's why I was just like, oh wait.
We like y'all. I was laughing at myself for just even putting this on there. Like, what the fuck?
Oh.
Some Tim and Eric Awesome Show nonsense. Okay, but
I
Okay,
remember.
very bad.
Her taking her shoes off, was that so bad?
well, it only would have been bad if she didn't do anything in reference for
Right.
this. But when Rudy came down them stairs and said, "Baby," she ate up when the shoes was off. Okay, it was different. She went to church a little. Well, yes, and Megami was dying at the altar. I was like, "What is
Yeah.
going on, sister?"
It's frustrating how much more lively that Maya can become in like a bottom two lip sync, but it's like translate just a fourth of that
Right.
energy into the rest of the challenges, and you would be so much better off.
She's not camera ready. She's just one of them shy people that like when they perform, they can click out of it. But like, I feel
mean-
like she'd be a really sweet girl. Like she's probably really, really sweet. Like I probably really like her. But
think
TV, she's not TV ready.
If this was RPDR ASMR, she'd be eating these hoes alive. Do you hear me? Like challenge accepted. Eat a pickle on this microphone and fuck these girls up, okay? But right now it's I want a little stronger than yesterday, but I do love seeing her perform, and I like her. I like Rudy. Rudy's one of my favorites. Go
I
ahead.
kind of have to agree with Plain Jane in Untucked when she
Ooh.
said just a little bit.
She
Like,
needs to say it to her face though, because I said, okay, girl, like you said all this to the rest of these girls. I need you to keep that same energy like you did with Megami for this entire fucking episode. But I agree too, Chris, because I was like,
Man, it
some
was so
people just don't
messy.
transfer well to TV.
When Megami like apologized, do you think she was like
absolutely
think that
not.
was cap?
You don't need to say sincere. What do
okay,
you mean?
okay,
It's a television show happening.
that was cap.
That pissed me
man,
off
like-
that they were mad at her for something that Plain Jane does all
Does
the
it
time.
daily.
All the time.
But
Girl.
someone said that Plain Jane has the talent to back it up. I didn't say that. Someone else said that.
Who was that? Someone else? And can they please step forward to the carpet?
I can't say.
Can you
Okay.
can you send a can you send a tip or a super chat saying it's you? Because then we can really know it's you for
Is the talent in the
verification.
building with us?
I would like to tag.
Yeah, also Megami throwing her flowers up at the same time that Maya finished her ride at Astroworld was like,
Give her
that-
the win.
You don't throw a prop up and then let someone else use it. It's just couldn't work for me. Poor thing. I'm like,
Shout
damn,
out to Megami.
Megami. I don't know whose funeral it was, but whose sister? I
Girl,
felt that
her-
pain. Yep. I'm gonna miss Megami though. I did want to see some more. I get it's a TV show. I felt this episode was very not in her favor, and I didn't like that for her edit. It was very, I'm excited for this. I know I can do that. Oh, this is my favorite thing. To then, what are you gonna do, girl? You're not getting the role that you want. How do you feel right now? Oh, she's not getting the choreography. Negative. Michelle Visage. It felt bad, and I want a different outcome for her. Maybe we'll see her again. I don't know, but who knows with this season.
I think she would definitely have to like have a really big transformation to come back on All Stars.
Hopefully.
We should
Like,
go
I'd like
see her,
to see
Diggy.
her, but
You
it
can
has-
tell her that in person.
What happened?
We can go see her. You can tell her that in person.
Yeah,
Dooley's
not?
trying to start a fight.
we're gonna play Jane too.
I mean, she's not gonna be able to miss Chris. So,
I'll carry my
like,
blade.
wow. I don't think when he said Blade, he was referring to Wesley
Beyblade,
Snipes'
Beyblade.
character
Beyblade.
in a series called Blade. It's a movie, YouTube, because I know that's what you heard too.
I was
Right?
thinking Beyblade.
He
I-
said Slade from Teen Titans.
Oh, that's even better. Not Slade from the Housewives franchise, because fuck him. But listen,
That's the person.
fuck her. That's oh my god.
Me neither.
Not the Cynthia voice.
Me neither. Wow, Cynthia.
Megami got kind of hard in the backdrop here when it came to Untucked when they were voicing their opinion on things, and certain folks weren't really feeling it. There was a point where Tsunami and her had an apology, but I think Plain was happy that she was the one starting drama this week, or at least not to their faces.
Plain Jane and Plasma eyes are going back and forth when Megami and Tsunami were going. They were just having a time with the shade. Bitch. Like, ooh.
I was like, girl, you were shading me when we were doing our choreography and I didn't like that girl. And she was like, oh, well, I mean, I wasn't trying to be serious, bitch. I'm just saying that's how I was feeling. Well, girl, when you were getting mad because other people were saying about you, you can't feel that. But I said, oh my God, this is what we're doing today. She
But you
said,
felt the same way in the confessional, so
like,
girl.
I would have told Tsunami, bitch, I love you, sister. But yeah, I was watching you and I thought, chop, no shade. I love you down. That's nothing against you. But like, I'm not going to sit here and be like, I didn't mean to hurt your girl, please. I was
Bye.
pissed. I'm sitting over here watching ketchup happen and I'm mustard. I don't like this. Like,
Mayonnaise.
no, it's Megami and Tsunami. Things with flavor had to happen there. We weren't talking about
Miracle Whip.
and those girls. But yes, didn't need tag there. But yeah, moving forward from this, we lost Megami. I'm going to be sad, but I am excited for the next episode. It's Snatch Game.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Isn't it Snatch Game for UK versus the world as well? Or is it yeah. Oh my God. What is happening?
Wow.
I don't know. Because I know it was the ball, and I know they did that, and they always do the major stuff like really early. Do I have that? Somebody in the chat, do you remember the promo that was given? Because
That's what I'm trying. Yeah, I don't remember.
there's a lot, and I gotta watch Espana tomorrow for their All Stars. Lord have mercy, so much going on this week. It's a double. Is it? Thank God we don't have to sit through rehearse now. Ooh, didn't mean to read that. Okay.
Read it out loud.
Oh no, that's right. Immersive experience, the drag race world. Okay, never mind. Correct. That's what it was. I think they're doing some sort of creative challenge with some drag race world shit. Branding challenge. Okay. Didn't realize Plain Jane was everyone's favorite.
Ooh.
I think that was sarcasm.
Yeah, I think it's sarcasm.
I like Plain. She's a cool cat. No, I think she no, but here's my thing. I like the necessary evil sometimes when it comes to TV. And while I don't agree with every bit of shade that's happened, it's more so this bus wouldn't be moving the way it is without some points that Plain brought to the table and waking some people up, because Plasma would have sat there as a Disney kid this entire time. But just like Miley Cyrus, okay, you know, she can buy herself flowers. No, that didn't work. She did come alive. I'm sorry. Go ahead, C. Diggy.
I was here for it at first, but just the way she was coming at Amanda, it just really rubbed me the wrong way. Like, she was punching down. And I want her to go against somebody like Saphira or somebody. Like, I don't know. It just felt like
Somebody black.
She did.
I can't somebody black. When?
Maya, we were talking about it just a second ago.
Oh yes.
Gabby didn't watch the show. Okay.
Well,
Well,
Yes, I did, but Gabby took a drink too. Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. It feels produced. That's why I don't like it. I feel like she's doing a production. It's just not her just being a bitch just because like she keeps making it like she's like, we're on a show. Basically, hey, I'm doing this because I'm on a show.
I mean, Dawn is
Yeah,
looking
she's committed
direct
to the
at
role.
camera, so you know
And Dawn is funny.
we're. Oh,
I mean, we'll definitely see her on All Stars, so she knows what she's doing.
When she'll be the same, or was she trying to be congenial for real?
oh,
She
Jamar.
needs to check. She will.
Maybe we'll have like a villains All Stars, you know?
She's still more likable than that one queen that wouldn't smile in our picture, Jamar.
It's just Alexis Michelle's
Yeah,
hairline.
we don't know who that
Every
is, and they
dressing.
don't know who that is either.
And we don't care.
No one has even seen her since she fell.
Or her partner in crime, in low-key crime for real.
What season is she from?
Anywho, thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. We appreciate you.
Wait, which crime are we talking about?
Not a good one. The one that Republicans are trying to get. Let me see here. Who is it? Hopefully, I typed this in the private chat, not the regular one.
Those crimes.
I never liked her anyway.
Those
I
crimes.
didn't know that.
Oh, Miss
I didn't like her
Thing.
anyway.
Miss Mama made a whole statement like, I'm about to get my lawyer. Never came back.
Oh, I did not. I knew that the
Never
other one
came-
did. The first
Never
one.
came back. I
Oh.
said, well, hey.
Mhm.
The last
We
thing
were
that I remember
almost
about, I just
rooting
remember the separation of assets was very public.
Mm.
It was like, oh,
Wow.
Oh.
I wonder if she's posted. Let me see if she's posted.
It's just a notification. Never shit talk about me or my friend when I walk away to somebody who is very cool with me, because I'm always gonna get it back. And when I ran up on you and you didn't do nothing, T. So there it is.
I mean, they
both
figured
of
it out.
y'all, both of y'all ran both of them up like that, and it was like, oh, okay, you're not about that. So all right, cool. Next.
I was rooting for her for like a few.
Oh yes, but that's all we're gonna do, and that's all we're gonna say. Because things in this life aren't for free anymore, children. Isn't that right? We got to move forward here. Okay.
You're only getting half the story.
You can, and that's what you're gonna get. I'll BB Zahara, this motherfucker. Okay, you had to be there. That's for the rant pack that was there. Ha, Jamar knows. You had to be there.
Child.
Oh no, Valerie,
all.
I know you ain't trying to.
Not
I know you're not trying to
Not
gaslight in this
at
live chat, Miss
all.
Thing. I know
Who?
Not at
you
all.
aren't trying to gaslight anybody in this room. All right, girl, let's pull open doors. Let's see what keys unlock. Okay. You go. Welcome. But listen, I think let's call it a wrap today, unless anybody has anything else to say in reference for this. España All Stars is art. Love you, Valerie. Bitch. All Stars España came out today, so go ahead and watch that. I'll be covering that Tuesday. I normally do Tech on Tuesdays, but we're gonna do that Tuesday instead. UK versus the World will be tomorrow in the afternoon. Excited to talk about all those balls, mouth. And then also Tekken Tuesdays has moved to Wednesdays. If you want to fight me and lose, Quan, Emerald Libra, everybody else that has gotten these hands, what's up? You can catch a fade. If you beat me, you're a cheater. I'm kidding. I am a sore loser. Whatever. Kidding. No, join. It's a fun time. It's a really good time. We talk shit and we have a good time and we talk about other stuff too. And we play Tekken. It's all that jazz. What else is on the agenda? Oh yeah. And then we'll be back Saturday, of course, for season 16. If you're part of the Patreon community, you already know what's up. Reactions are going to be posted when available. Did you see the X-Men 97 trailer?
Of course. So happy.
Why is she pregnant? Why would they do that? Anyways.
I'm okay. I don't like Storm's hair, but I'm going to get over it. I'm just happy the show's back. But something about the animation, I'm just... Quan, Emerald, I love y'all. I'm just playing. But I don't know. I'm going to wait to just watch the show so I can just get into it. And
I think I could be able to ignore the animation. It's not the best, but the story is bad. Like it's the exact X-Men 97 that I fell in love with. So.
Oh, you've seen it? Oh my God, they gave you a free copy? You know what's happening?
I meant like the original
Oh, okay.
that came out.
They gave you a free copy.
I was like,
comma,
he's
and
talking
you know what
about,
happened.
Chris said it like he had seen the series, bitch. He had got who are you? No, I'm just playing. But
I said, you got an advance copy?
I was like, let me know. It was on VHS. So but I saw the whole discourse over Morph and people being really upset about that, even though if you know the origins of Morph, they're not even like technically, well, they're not even human. 1, 2, there was no gender specific because it was a blob when it was born. 3, it's just a lot that goes into that. But
we are talking about fantasy, sci-fi, comics. Why are y'all so pressed?
Okay.
This man is sending optic blasts from another dimension out of his face. Like, girl, shut up. A hairy blue bitch is standing next to me. Like, why are y'all pressed up? I just enjoy the show. Like,
and
so
don't
weird.
change the race of a character.
Oh dear God!
Uh-oh.
Don't do that. Don't hire Danny Glover. No, I'm playing.
Oh, I mean, y'all
Geneva
been
went
doing
home
since the
last
Bible.
week.
Danny Glover? Forget his name. I should say Childish Gambino, but he's like going by that anymore because it's ethnic. All right. Let's get out of here. Let's finish this conversation and run faster as we can. I see y'all trying to drag my bread and butter continues to get you. Learn how to block and get some punishment skills on that deck, baby. Whatever. By the way, I have ranked up in tech and I'm now at Vanquisher. Thank you.
Who do you mean?
June. I'm an exorcist.
Oh, bye.
Yeah.
Get away from me.
I'm an exorcist. I was never dead. Okay, I actually was just waiting for the right time for Kazuya to be demonic more so, and then step in and give my son angelic powers. Yep,
Don't spoil the game. I mean, I played it, so I don't care.
It's really not. It's really not even a good spoiler because there's way more to the story. But if you do get the game, y'all, it's an anime for the story. Have fun. It's quite a good time. Jamar, social medias, please.
So you can find me on social media at Jamar84. That's spelled JAMAR84. Except for TikTok, which is Jamar840. Make sure you hit the link in my Instagram bio for the link to the Boss Babes. You can vote for me, Scotty, and all of us over at Chasing Reality for the Boss Babes 2024, almost at 23. And support my business.
Thank you, Jamar. You better support those businesses of Black. Okay, hold on. It was this comment here. My bad, Ashraf and Mo. The Deadpool trailer was great. However, I'm sad that Domino doesn't look like they're coming back to the movie, and that was one of my favorite things about the second movie. So, I want to see more. I'm excited for Wolverine, but in his '97 costume. But there you go. Look at you, Maddie, looking like Rick James. Okay. All right. No. C Diggy. Help.
You can follow me, C Diggy1, on YouTube. For the Real Housewives of Miami fans, my review's coming up at 7:15 tonight if you want to watch it. You can find me on Pop Rose and Alexander Rogers' channel. And yeah, patreon.com/CDiggy1 for stuff I can't put on YouTube.
Oh, he's going to show his body. He's going to show his body. Run over there. See, I got Chris all these subscribers. No, I'm kidding. Am I?
It's just me unfiltered.
With no shirt on. There you go. See? Got you some subscribers. Hey, as someone on their sober journey being called Rick James today, I would like to get to Dooley over here. One hell of a drug my friend is.
Wow. If you have linebacker booty, please find a way to contact me at linktree.com/Dooley__. Noted. If you do not have linebacker booty, leave all comments at Jamar840 on TikTok.
Blake is somewhere shaking his head, ear itching, and sneezing.
Blake is somewhere doing a line of
he's doing a
line dance.
Yeah. To Texas Hold'em. That's right.
Blake is having a Kool-Aid margarita right now.
Hold'em, for the love of God. That's what Dooley said. You heard him loudly. I'm Rick James, bitch. Gabby with an elbow.
Shout out to Tina Marie.
You can find me as Gabby with an eye on most platforms, or you can find me on Twitter under Gara Side Ninja. I'm trying to get more active on there. It's just a cesspool. Every time I go on there, there's a on there, so I don't go on there that much. But I'm trying to build. Also, if you want to support Mr. Abs behind me, you can go to, if you like wrestler booty and linebacker booty. Sometimes they mesh. Sometimes they look the same. They all do squats. Go to SpartanProWrestling.com.
No, God is good sometimes.
Thank you for the cash apps. I noticed that, and I think I acknowledge everybody.
Huh?
Send me the footage.
Didn't you subscribe?
Never mind.
For a short time.
I am looking for the exit. All right. No, thank you so much. The trap door. Where's RuPaul for this moment? Someone hit the trap door, please, on these two.
Hello.
All right. Get out of here. See, this is women. Oh, that's for the misogyny or so. I'm kidding. Anywho, why does that sound like some Disney experiment? Like, let me stop. Well, that's a certain group of people that watch Disney stuff and complain. Anywho, everyone, I hope you had fun today. If you are confused, that was the goal. That was the goal. If you dropped a super chat, thank you so very much. Oh, I have 2 more I missed here.
Uh-oh.
I wish Michelle would tell Rue the same thing about those wigs. Same wigs she's been wearing since season 9. Well, Delta is not there to work them anymore.
You know,
so-
season 9 makeup, remember, it was so bad.
Well, Crash, super chat. I'm tired of top 40 songs. Give us
I
drag.
know
songs.
that's right.
Well, you saw how them young children heard that Cher music.
Can we stop giving Avamax a career? Like, please.
Please. She can't give herself
Please.
one? Why we gotta do it?
Slater is right there. Like,
It could
come
be.
on.
It could be worse.
Rue-
They could be
Rue
listening to
21.
"It's a Vibe All the Time" by Krishan or something. You know.
Oh,
Don't bring up that
no.
demon.
No,
It's
I
not-
don't think they would
I
ever
had
stick
that. I
that
had
low.
that name muted.
The budget will always be higher than that.
You're right. Everything that comes from that network would be higher than that. Ain't that right?
I'm about to
Anyway,
Stop
unsubscribe.
playing
I'm
religion.
Speaking of which,
gonna
let me
watch
go-
this reunion and I'm deleting it.
Oh, I actually tune in on Facebook since
I saw.
yeah, interesting how they came for me for that shit. But where it's at is, anywho, if y'all want to be a
Facebook?
girl, yes.
And now that's TV.
And they're
shows.
all racist on there. I'm just gonna go
That's right.
everyone on Facebook. Do not go to E Entertainment News, any sort of like TMZ. If Beyonce's name is mentioned, if Kelly Rowland, if anybody of a black person, anybody, that comment section is lit with I'm saying something racist, but it's not racist. Such horrible-
I saw somebody said we
We're
already
not saying
have
nothing,
Darius
nothing.
Rucker.
Ah!
I didn't say
Done.
They,
We're done.
Okay.
The episode's over. Shut up, Gabby. Look at that. See?
I'm
I'm
gonna say
gay.
that.
This makes sense. I'm yelling at a woman. All right, so very good.
Y'all know Black History Month.
I just want people to know we are what we seem to them on Reddit. We're not, but no. Listen, thanks for tuning in. We love you
Radical.
down. Totally, dude. Listen. In comma backspace. So Jamar is doing great, just staring at the camera. You did nothing today. Love you, friend. See, Diggy was vulgar sometimes and sometimes right and always wrong. Gabby's a woman, and then
Bad enough.
Julie's gay and he wants booty. So that was the show.
I do.
We thank
I
you.
do.
Radical.
We
I deleted all the apps on my phone last June, and like I'm hungry.
okay. So
Yes.
maybe he could be fed knowledge. All right,
Hungry
we're going. It's past the 2-hour marker. I have lost
Somebody
control.
come Rikishi me, please.
I'm getting some chicken tortilla soup after this. We love you down. Gabby's gross. All right, bye everybody.
Listen. Yeah.